13 News Now has been here from the first weather impact alert to the latest impacts, tracking the changing conditions of this winter storm all weekend long.
How about that time lapse? Pretty cool there, right? This video you're looking at now shows you snow from overnight in our region, from Hampton Roads all the way to northeast North Carolina. Thank you for sticking with us here. It is 8:58. I'm Eugene Daniel.
And I'm Ashley Smith. And you know, this winter storm passed over our area, brought snow, but we've been talking a lot about the winds and the cold temperatures to our community. We do have team coverage bringing you the latest conditions in your backyard. But first, we're going to check on that forecast with meteorologist Craig Moeller and Taylor Stephenson. You know, this system has changed every step of the way, guys.
What an overnight it's been. I came in, I started my shift last night around 9 o'clock, 9:30, going out and just trying to get some video of the elements and have been with us through the overnight. And I know you had all the time yesterday and then back in early this morning. We have seen incredible amounts of wind and blowing snow.
I mean, and most of that snow, a lot of reports, I'm starting to get people sending in pictures now. I mean, they're talking 4 to 8 inches down in northeastern North Carolina. Some places around the south side, 1 to 3. Some places even higher. We've seen some totals up to 4. So.
Yeah, Great Bridge, a little bit under 4 inches, I think 3.7 or 3.5. There have been some significant amounts of snow. Again, some folks maybe wanted a little bit more, but down to the south, that's where we knew it was going to be concentrated the most. We've seen that. Let's take a look at the good news in that the system is pulling away.
And finally, I mean, but the good news with that too, Craig, is that while we still have pretty breezy conditions around the Outer Banks, once it starts to continue to make that move to the north and east, those winds will start to subside much later on today.
Yeah, we're going to look forward to that. I'll go ahead and talk about where this stuff is now. Again, pulling away from the area. The snow really has ended across our area, the fresh additional snowfall, but there is blowing snow. And keep in mind, it was so dry yesterday afternoon and it's been so cold that we had a very light powdery snow. So even though we don't have additional snow right now, you may encounter some areas where there is blowing snow, and that may reduce visibilities a little bit. You're also going to find variable conditions on the roadways. So areas that are looking pretty good, you might be driving along some of the different roadways and you find almost clear conditions or basically clear conditions, and then you come into some areas that there was some drifting snow and you've got snow covering the roads. You just need to stay extra alert out there and know that it is still very gusty at the ocean front from the southern part of the eastern shore there in Northampton County, including Poquoson, Hampton, and then south side we have it in Portsmouth, Norfolk, Virginia Beach, and down through the Outer Banks. Now, we're not seeing the gusts quite that strong. This is what we were dealing with all morning. Now it's more in the 35 to 45 mile per hour range with those maximum wind gusts. Occasionally we'll see one up around 50 or so down at the Outer Banks, but it's generally been in the 40s that we've been seeing those higher gusts. We do have an extreme cold warning and single-digit wind chills right now. Look at this, teens to near 20. These are air temperatures. You factor in these strong winds, it feels like just 1 degree right now in Virginia Beach, 4 in Chesapeake, 0 in Elizabeth City. Again, with the strong winds, the kids may want to go out and play in the snow that you do have out there, but you've got to limit your exposure to these wind chills. You can tell the kids the snow isn't going anywhere, not today. Temperatures today will only top out in the mid to upper 20s. We will see a little more sunshine later this afternoon. Right now, windy and cold.